بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. What was recited in the first and second rak'ah was the chapter of Jumu'ah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned something on the last portion of the chapter of Jumu'ah where he talks about those that remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they go and disperse in the land to seek the provisions from Allah or the virtues from Allah. When he talks about, when he says after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع. He said, "Oh, you believe, if the Salatul Jummah was called for you to come to, فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله, then rush or haste or go or proceed on to the remembrance of Allah and leave off buying and selling, leave off commerce, leave off transactions, leave off the things of this dunya that could possibly yulhina, yani al-hakum takathur, it could possibly divert you or distract you from that which is ultimate and that which is the source and that which is the seed, which is the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is very beautiful here because, subhanAllah, even when we're out and about, this can be worship. When we go to work, this can be worship, which is a form of remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But in Islam, there are things that are prioritized over others. And there are things that may have virtue at certain times or at certain places. So for instance, salah, the most virtuous of them is the 5 prayers. So for someone to prefer the sunnah over the fard, like the sunnah of fajr, and then go to sleep and then not pray salatul fajr, they need to prioritize salatul fajr over everything else. And also in certain places, such as the masjid is preferred over the home. Mecca is a better masjid preferred over any other masjid. So there are preferences in Islam and prioritizations of certain things. So in this particular case, Allah says, فَاسْعَوْا إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ, and the dhikr of Allah is coming to the masjid for Jumu'ah, Salatul Jumu'ah, which is the listening to the khutbah and praying, as we all know. But then after that, he says, فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةِ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَابْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ. And if the salat is done, intashiru, go back and disperse off to the land and seek the provisions from Allah and remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kathiran. He also says, وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ kathiran, perhaps you'll be of those that are successful. But then what I want to capitalize on here is at the very end, after he mentioned us dispersing off into the land, we are seeking the provisions from Allah. We're seeking the fadl from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The very end, he says, when he says, وَإِذَا رَأَوْا تِجَارَةً أَوْ لَهْوًا انفَضُّوا إِلَيْهَا وَتَرَكُوكَ قَائِمًا قُلْ مَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ مِنَ اللَّهْوِ وَمِنَ التِّجَارَةِ. Say that the people that were negligent, say that what is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is better than buying and selling. So this is again prioritizing that which is more important of remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over everything else, because everything is at levels. But at the very end, he gives a nice general rule that all of us subconsciously know, but it's important for us to remember, particularly in the issue of seeking rizq, seeking provision, seeking money. Wallahu khayrul raziqeen. The context is of going to the prayer, and he gives you a general premise of, look, there are things that you need to stop and do because that has preference over this, which is not haram, but this has preference over it. In other words, there are times in Islam that you have to be serious and prioritize for Allah, from what Allah has prioritized over more than what you may have prioritized. Even that what you're doing is permissible and it's recommended, there may be something that is more recommended. And that recommendation may be something that is obligatory upon you. In this case, Jumu'ah. So one may think, okay, if I'm leaving off to Jumu'ah, I'm at work, I'm doing this, I may lose the deal, I'm on hold for a phone call, and I have to go to Jumu'ah, and I don't want to tell them right now that I have to go, I will be back in about an hour. Wallahu khayrul raziqeen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of the providers. We always hear that Allah is the best of providers, Allah is the best of providers, Allah is the best. But when we really understand and inculcate that in our lives, particularly in this issue of commerce and buying and selling, i.e. money, Allahu khayrul raziqeen. Allah says He is the best of providers. Why is this so profound? Because Allah does not negate the fact that there are other forms of provision that we may be attached to, that we may indulge upon. That's why He says, فَاسْعَوْا, haste to the remembrance of Allah and leave off the buying and selling. There's a time for it. Buying and selling is a manifestation of your dhikr and remembrance of Allah, but there's a time for it. Right now is the time for the remembrance of Allah. So this is a general rule for us and a general premise to recognize that there are things in this life that Allah has provided that is for us. But then he says, Wallahu khayrul raziqeen. The preference over other things from what Allah prefers is that which is the best for us, if we but knew. And he uses the superlative that is the best for us. So let's remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and prioritize what he prioritizes, and we worship him on his terms, not on our terms, and not allow these things that we indulge upon and embark upon for the sake of Allah to divert us from that which is more important, and make us of those that prioritize for his sake and do it for him only and for his cause, to be of those that he is pleased with in the next life, inshallah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. اللهم ارزقنا رزقا طيبا مباركا فيه يا رب العالمين. أنت خير الرازقين وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم انصر المستضعفين في كل مكان وزمان يا رب العالمين. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.